Any other questions? Yes, ma'am.
Will Harper ever meet Sookie?
Well, Harper, no, because those two worlds just don't mix. I considered it briefly, because I like Harper a lot. She's a little more vulnerable than most of my protagonists, and I thought that would be interesting. But their worlds are just too different. It just wouldn't work. I just couldn't work it out in my head.
Could Harper find a vampire court?
Now, see, that's where the worlds just don't mix. I just couldn't have Harper around vampires. It would just set off all her alarm bells. It would be very bad.
I just wanted to ask if you still enjoy True Blood watching the show, even though you most of the time know what's going to happen. Do you still enjoy the show?
Oh, I do. And that's why I like the differences Alan has built in, because I'm constantly surprised and curious about what he's going to do next. And then I just love watching, I know the costume director for the show, and I just love watching, seeing her do her stuff. All the clothes are just so right. They're just so right. I really enjoy that.
Did they consult you on costuming, or you
I
just?
no, I mean, she's an expert. She doesn't need to talk to me. But I love watching the choices she's made, because she's just right on the money so far. And that's been a lot of fun.
Any other questions? Okay, why don't we, you sure? Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure we don't cut anybody short. Oh, one more, okay.
One more. What do you think about the character Jessica? Because she's not in the books at all.
That is one thing I wish I had written. It's the character Jessica, because I think that is just a fabulous idea to give Starchy Belle a teenager who is super hormonal and watch what happens. To me, that is really fun. And I got to meet her at Comic-Con, and she is the nicest young woman and gorgeous. She is beautiful. I mean, the closer you get, the better she looks, which you can hardly say of anybody. She is truly lovely.
Are we going to see more? Are we going to see more of Quinn?
Eventually, I'm not sure if he's going to be in book 10 or not, but eventually Quinn will come back in, because I just miss him. He's good to write because he's different. Warm-blooded, so.
And there was one more question over in the section.
Yes. What were your favorite books as a girl?
Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre, the grandmother of all Gothic novels. Jane Eyre was one of my favorites. Rebecca. Yeah. Can't beat those. And then, of course, Pride and Prejudice. Yeah. So I read a lot of the classics when I was really young.
Have you reread them as an adult?
Oh, yes. And a few of them don't stand up, but a lot of them do. I used to love a book by Lloyd C. Douglas called The Road. I thought that was the most wonderful novel. When I read it as an adult, I thought, I don't believe a word of it. But some books really stand the test of time very well.
Any more questions? I just want to say thank you so much.
Oh, thank
This has
you.
been a